A parent, Mil Potgieter, says her son managed to get away after some of the boys allegedly wanted to force him into the enclosure too, shortly after she dropped him off at school on Thursday morning.
He was approached by 3 of the boys and grabbed at the arms and said that he needed to go into the cage or the enclosure. He resisted and he managed to get away. He left, then proceeded to leave the quad, and he watched from another distance, how what he assumed was an auction. Black boys behind the gate of the enclosure and so-called colored boys bidding on the black boys in the enclosure. And he realized that it was some sort of slavery enactment.
Potgieter claims that racial incidents are commonplace.
Bullying and racism is systemic. It's in all our schools. It's in all our places of higher education. It is everywhere. And yes, this school is no different to any other school. The kids and my son, because I can only speak for my son, has been subjected to racism at the school. Name calling, black shaming. It has been an awful time. But I don't think it's indicative of only this school. It is everywhere.
The South African Human Rights Commission is investigating the matter. It says if found to have been a reenactment of slavery, particularly in the context of South Africa's history, it must be condemned.
In this country, we've got a history of slavery, and particularly in the colored community, that we have that. And Africans and coloreds, Malays, all were brought in as slaves at many occasions. Even the indigenous community of this country were taken as slaves. So it's unacceptable. And as the Commission, we investigate. But we ask the following questions. 1, when a school was prestigious like that one, when they, at grade 8, when children come in, learners come in, what was the orientation with regard to social cohesion and integration? 2, when a school is a knowledge generator, what are they teaching children in that school? But 3, how does this reflect society in which we live? What about the family? What is our responsibility of families to ensure that we do the right thing and teach our children the right thing? It is wrong. It cannot be accepted.
The Education Department says 4 learners are currently on suspension and will face disciplinary hearing. Steps will also be taken against other learners who may have transgressed certain provisions within the Code of Conduct. Debriefing sessions have taken place for all grade 8 learners, with further support for the rest of the school. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Cape Town.